Welcome students. We come back again with a new video. Today we discuss about the part that is the NCERT questions. Okay. In my last video we discussed the part that is the question number 1.1 to 1.6. Today we discuss from the 1.8. Okay. That it is the name of the students, maximum students main problematic part. This is the numericals problem. It is not possible for everyone to solve all the numericals problem at a proper time, at a particular fixed time during the examinations. So repeated practice for examination, repeated practice for numericals and other also problems, it is very much essential for everyone. That in JEE, NEET, whatever you say, that the maximum questions arises from the numericals. So numericals, you just give a most effort on the numericals. Okay, so let's start without any wasting my time. So today at first we discuss the questions that is 1.8. That is 2 point charges QA, that is plus 3 microcoulomb, and QB minus 3 microcoulomb are located 20 centimeter apart in vacuum. So consider, so if I write here, that is the solutions. So consider this is the point A and another point, this one is point B. Okay, so these 2 points separated by some distance. We discuss about that. So this one point A, the charge QA is located. Okay, so this charge is QA, so this value is plus 3 microcoulomb. And another one, the charge QB, that is equals to minus 3 microcoulomb. It is located, this one is QB minus 3 microcoulomb. It is located at the position B. Okay, and what is the distance between them? Distance between them is 20 centimeter. That is AB equals to 20 centimeter. It is given in this case. So first things, what is the electric field at the midpoint O of the line? According to the questions, we just consider the midpoint is at the point O. Okay, we just want to find out what is the electric field at the midpoint O of the line AB joining the 2 charges. This is the 2 charges, okay, joining the point, that is the point O. So we just want to find out the electric field at this point. Okay, so in my previous video we discussed about that. That is what is the electric field. So what way you can find out the electric field? Now in this numerical problems, we can describe what way and what is the process for measuring the value of the electric field. Okay, so let's start. So QA, it is given in the form that is equals to plus 3 microcoulomb. Plus 3 microcoulomb at first converted into the coulomb. So that means plus 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, this one. And another part that is equals to QB. QB equals to minus 3 microcoulomb. Minus 3 microcoulomb, so this one may be written in the forms that is minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. Clear? Here R is the distance between them. This is the 20 centimeter. So we are just write R equals to 20 centimeter. 20 means 20 centimeter. So 20 divided by 100. So 20 divided by 100. So that is 0.2 meter. So this is the part we just described here. So at first we find out at the point O, we want to find out the electric field. Electric field, that means here we consider plus 1 charge is located over there. Okay, so here due to the QA, the electric field holds at the point O. We just want to find out. Okay, so due to charge QA, the electric field so EA equal, so what is the value? We just want to find out in SI system. So in SI system, that 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is needed. That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square. Okay, so here Q1 Q2 Q1 obviously equals to 3 microcoulomb. So that is 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 into Q2. Q2, that means 1 coulomb is present over there. So into 1 divided by R square. Well, what is the R? That is equals to 0.2. Okay, so 0.2 is the distance of the R. That is the total distance. We just want to find out the AO. Now O is the midpoint. Okay, so here we write O is the midpoint. Therefore, OA equal OB equals 0.2 divided by 2. Okay. So total distance is 0.2 meter. Total distance is 0.2 meter. We just want the distance OA and OB. So that's why we divided the part into by 2. So this means 0.1 meter. Up to this clear? So EA 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 1 divided by 0.1 whole square. Now, what is the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught? 9 into 10 to the power 9. So we write here, that is 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 0.1 square. So it may be written in the form that is 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. So just check it out. 9 into 3. What is the value? 9 into 3, 27. Now 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. So that is 10 to the power 9 plus 2. Minus 2 moving upwards. Minus 6 this one. So it may be written in the form 26 into 10 to the power 9 plus 2 11. 11 minus 5 minus 6, that is equals to 5. So that is electric field EA equals to 27 into 10 to the power minus 5 Newton per Coulomb. Because we know that electric field equals to that is force per charge, per unit charge. Okay, that is Newton per Coulomb. So this is the unit of the first one. Okay, so now we calculate the value of the EB. Okay, let's see. Okay, so EA equals to 27 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. It is first find out. Now we want to find out that is the EB. EB equal to EB, that means the minus 3 microcoulomb charge is present at the point B. Due to the minus 3 microcoulomb charge, we want to find out the total force, total electric field at the point O. Here we just want to find out minus 3 microcoulomb charge is placed at the point B. Okay, we just want to find out the total force or total electric field at the point O. That is the center of the line. Okay, so in the same way we just find out. So EA equals to EB equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So into QB into 1 divided by same, the distance is same, that is minus 0.1 whole square. What is QB? QB equals to minus 3 into 10 to the power 6. So we just write here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. This value is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Okay, into QB. QB equals to minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, divided by 0.1 square, that is 10 to the power minus 2. So it may be written in the form that is equals to minus 27 into 10 to the power 9 plus 2 minus 6. So that is minus 27 into 10 to the power 11 minus 6. So that is 27 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. So negative sign is present due to the negative charge because minus 3 coulombs is present over there. Okay, now check it out over there. So in this case, one more things. So here that is minus 27 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. Here one thing that is negative sign. It may be arises due to the negative charges, minus 3 coulombs. Okay, so for calculations and here generally we want to find out the total field at the point O. So that's why we can take it as a mod value of this. If I take the mod value, so we just write here that is the mod of this. So 27 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb, this one. Okay, so now check it out. EA and EB both are same. So when EA and EB both are same, and so EA equals to EB. And one more things, EA acting this one, EA acting along the directions of OB. Okay, so it one acting along the directions of OB. Same thing, this force also acting along the directions of OB. So the direction is same. So it may be written as direction is same. Therefore, total electric field, total E equals to EA plus EB. So it may be written in the form that is 27 into 10 to the power 5 plus 27 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, that is 54 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. This one. So that is 5.4 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per Coulomb. So this is the answer of the first one. So now for complete the first one, we come to the next part, that is the next numericals. Okay, so second part of the questions, that is question number B. If a negative test charge of 1.5 10 to the power minus 9 Coulomb is placed at this point, what is the force experienced by the test charge? Okay, so here QA and QB, same way, there is the total line, this is the QA and this is the QB. At the point O, we just placed a test charge. This one is 1.5 10 to the power minus 9 Coulomb. We want to find out. So force on the negative charge of magnitude this. The force, the charge body is placed, test charge is placed at the center point O. Okay, so we want to find out the total force acting on the test charge when it is placed at this point. So here the charge present, this one is plus 3 microcoulomb. So we just write here, this one is plus 3 microcoulomb is present. Here it is minus 3 microcoulomb is present. And at the center there is a charge that is 1.5 10 to the power minus 9 Coulomb. It is present. Okay. So due to both the charges, a force acting on this, we just want to find out the total force. So in my last calculations, question number A, we just find out that is total E equals to 54 into 10 to the power 6 Newton per Coulomb. This one. Okay. So now 54 into 10 to the power minus 6, these are the Newton per Coulomb, this is the value. Now here we find out there is the total force. Total force F equals to, that is equals to Q into E. So Q value it is given, that is 1.5. So 1.5 into 54, it will be written in the form that is 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 9 into 54 into 10 to the power 6. This one. Okay. So 10 to the power minus 9, 10 to the power 6. When we added there, now 15 into 54. This one 6. This one is 8.1 and minus 9 plus 6. So 10 to the power minus 3. So this is the force Newton. So F is the force 8.10 to the power minus 3 newtons. This is acting on the charge body. Now what is the directions of the force? Here the force obviously directed in the opposite directions of the electric force. Because this is the negative charge, this is test charge is present over there. So what is the directions? The force directed along opposite of the direction of the electric force. Okay, so this one the 1.8 questions. So we move to the next one, next questions. Okay, so the next sums 1.9. A system has two charges, QA 2.5 10 to the power minus 7 Coulomb and QB minus 2.5 10 to the power minus 7 Coulomb, located at point 0 0 minus 15 centimeter at the point A, and B is 0 0 plus 15 centimeter respectively. What is the total charge and the electric dipole moment of the system? This is the second one, that is 1.9 questions. So here, that is QA is located 10 to the power minus 7 Coulomb, this one, that is 0 0 minus centimeter. Let's check it out. 0, x value 0, y value 0, that is minus 7 centimeter. So it is negative z axis at the located point at the point A. At the point B, this one is also 0 0. So x y 0, z is plus 15. So we just draw the coordinate system at first. This one y axis, x axis, z axis. Okay. So A point is located minus 15 centimeter. So just locate it along this minus 15 centimeter, 0, 0, minus 15 centimeter. Okay. So which charge located here? That is QA 2.5 10 to the minus 7 coulomb. Okay. Another point, that is 0, 0 plus 15 centimeter. So from the origin it is just moving in forward directions. At the point B, 0, 0 plus 15 coulombs. Okay. So which charge located? Minus 2.5 10 to the 7 coulomb. This is the charge located over there. So we just want to find out the total charge. Okay. Total charge at first. So now come to the point, that is the solutions. So total charge, it may be written in the forms. Obviously QA plus QB. So QA equals to 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 plus 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. Okay. So but here it is the 2.5, this one is negative. So we just write minus 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay. So here it is minus 2.5 10 to the power 7 coulomb. So this one is positive, this one is negative. So that means 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 minus 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. Okay. So this value is 0. So total charge in this case Q, that is equals to 0. Now if I want to find out the total distance, this is positive charge, this is negative charge. So this may be treated as a dipole. Okay. So for the dipole, generally we know that the distance between two dipole, that is positive and negative charge, is 2L. Okay. So the distance equals to, so what is the distance between the 2L? So this one is 15 and this one is obviously 15. So here written is the form, that is 15 minus 15. Okay. So total distance between them, this is 15 and this is minus 15. So this may be written in the form, that is 15 plus 15, that is 30 centimeter. That means 0.3 meter. Here. Now we want to find out the electric dipole moment. Therefore, the electric dipole moment of the system is P equal to QL, that we know. Okay. So that means 2L into Q. What is the value of 2L? That is 0.3. And what is the value of Q? Here it is. The located charge may be written in the forms. So we just putting all the value total charge in this case. So that is 0.3. So when it is multiplied by the part, so we get the original actual value. So now here Q, consider the any of the charge. Okay. So what is the total charge and the electric dipole moment? Electric dipole moment, that we know, that is Q into 2L. Q, what is the Q? That is the charge of any of the charge. So here Q, consider this one is 2.5 only. So that is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay. That is 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 8. So this one is the value of the electric dipole moment in this part. Okay. So obviously this is represented in the form, that is 2QL total distance part. So 7.5 minus 8, this is the answer in this case. Okay. We come back again. The next questions. 1.10. The electric dipole with dipole moment 4 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb meter is aligned at 30 degree with the directions of a uniform electric field of magnitude 5 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per coulomb. Calculate the magnitude of the torque acting on the dipole. In my last video, dipole moments, we describe about the what is dipole, what is the ideal dipole, what is dipole moment, all the formula related to this. Here it is given that the following quantities, that is the P, okay, dipole moment. If I say that dipole moment, this one is P, it is equals to written in the form, that is 4 into 10 to the power minus 9 Cm. Okay, And for the next one, that is the magnitude of the electric field. E is given here. The electric field equals to, if I say this one is E. So electric field, it is written in the form that is 5 into 10 to the power 4 Newton Coulomb to the power minus 1. Okay. And the next one, that is the angle. Okay. So theta equals to 30 degree. These three data will be given in this problem. We just want to find out the magnitude of the torque. What is torque? So torque equals to, according to the formula, in my last video we discussed about that in uniform electric field. If it is given, then torque tau equals to P cross E. Okay, so this is the relations P cross E. So P cross E, generally we know that A cross B equals to AB sin theta. So same way, P cross E, that means P E sin theta. Here theta equals to 30 degree. So P E sin theta, it may be written in the form that is P E sin 30 degree. Okay, is it clear now? Now the questions are, now here P it is given, this one is 4 into 10 to the power minus 9. Electric field it is given, that is 5 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per Coulomb. So putting all these values, that is 4 into 10 to the power minus 9 into 5 into 10 to the power 4 into this one is 30 degrees, so sin 30 degree value is half. So we just write here. So this one, that is 4 to cancel out. So 2 into 5, that is equals to 10 generally. So 10 into 10 to the power minus 9, 10 to the power plus 4, that means 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so this one 10 to the power minus 4 Newton meter. So this is the torque tau, just to represent the value. So in this way you can solve the problems. That's why P sin theta, putting all these values, just simple calculations you can do that. After doing this part, you can really find out. Now we move to the next problems, that is the 11.11. Okay. So next question, 1.11. The polythene piece is wrapped with wool is found to have a negative charge, okay, of 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 Coulomb. What is the meaning of that? A polythene piece. Consider you have a polythene piece and it is wrapped with wool. When it is wrapped with wool, is found to have a negative charge. Okay. Estimate the number of electron transfer from which to which. So generally, when we rubbed, that means polythene piece rubbed with the wool, then some of the electron can transfer from wool to the polythene. It is occurred generally, we know that. So that means, so solutions, when polythene is rubbed with wool, then electron can transfer from wool to polythene. Okay, so wool to polythene transformations occur for the electrons. When the number of electron transfer from wool to polythene, then polythene become positive. So this one become positive now. So it may be written as a positive, negative, because number of electrons can transfer to the polythene. So polythene is negative and wool becomes the positive one. Clear? So wool becomes the positive one and the polythene becomes the negative one. So that you know, when the number of electron transfer to the polythene. So estimate the number of electron transfer. We want to calculate the number of electron transfer from which to which. That means electron can transfer from the wool to the polythene. The first question's answer, this one is wool to the polythene. Okay, so this is the first one. Second one, how many number of electrons transferred occurred in this case? Generally, number of electron transfer we can calculate it by using the formula that is equal to Q equals to NE. Okay, so Q equals to Ne, that is Q is the total amount of charge transfer. So it is given total negative charge transfer is 3 into 10 to the power minus 7. So Q equals to this one. N, that is the number of electron transfer occur. Okay, so N, where N equals to number of electron transfer. Now we just want to find out that is the value of N. So N equals to Q by E. So it may be written in the form that is minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 minus, now what is the value? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Now the question is, what is this? This is the value of the charge of the electrons, because E equals to minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, this one. So Newton, the electron is charged. Okay, so this one is Coulomb. So this one 3 total charge transfer given in the problems. Okay, E, that is the electronic charge. This one is minus 1.6 10 to the minus 19. So minus minus cancel out. So putting all these values and solving this value, we can get the value of 1.87 into 10 to the power 12, because 19 moved to the upward, so that is plus 19 minus 7, this one 10 to the power 12. So this is the value of the number of electrons can transfer during this process. Okay, so this is the question number A. Now we move to the question number B. Is there a transfer of mass from wool to polythene? Okay, so number of electron can transfer from wool to polythene. So wool to polythene transfer of electrons occur. Each electron has some mass. Generally we know that mass of the electron is very negligible, but has some mass. So due to this mass, so electrons can transfer from wool to polythene. So therefore, obviously, is there a transfer of mass occur from wool to polythene? So first and next one is yes. Transfer of mass occur. Okay. Now electron has mass equals, it is written in the form that is m suffix e is 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Okay, so 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So it is very much negligible. So now, but a transfer of mass occurred, so we just want to calculate according to the questions, that is the transfer of mass occurred in this case. So that is, this one is the value of the electron mass. So total mass transfer, therefore total mass transfer, this one is small m if I consider, so it is equals to me into small capital M. Okay, so what is the value of me? That is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. It is multiplied with, that is the n, that is the number of electron transfer. Number of electron transfer, this one is 1.87 10 to the power 12. So we write here, that is 1.87 10 to the power 12. When it is multiplied, we get the value 1.706 into 10 to the power minus 18 kg. Just check it out. Just simple process. Total n number of electron transfer occur. Okay, so the value of n can be calculated from the question number A, that is n equals to 1.87 10 to the power 12. Okay, so now mass of one electron, so this number of electron can transfer. Okay, so mass of one electron is me, so me equals to 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So total mass transfer in this case, for one electron mass, this one, for n number of electrons, this is the total mass transfer. So me into n, so me putting the value here, and n, this is the total value this here. So multiplied this, we can get the value in this case. Now this one is minus 18 kg. Minus 18 kg is very negligible, but a sudden mass transfer occur in this case. Okay, so we move to the next sums, that is the question number, next questions. Okay, so next questions 1.12. Question number A. Two insulated charged copper sphere A and B have their center separated by a distance 50 centimeter. What is the mutual force between them? So generally two insulated copper charged copper sphere. Okay, so consider the first copper sphere, this one is second copper sphere, this one is A, this one is B. Okay, so have their center separated by some distance 50 centimeter. The distance between them is 50 centimeter. It is given. What is the mutual force of electrostatic repulsion occurred in this case on each equals to 6.5 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. This is given here. So the radii of A and B we have to find out. Here the given that mutual, the distance between them 50 centimeter, and the electrostatic repulsion if the charge on each, that is A has some charge, consider this QA, and at B we consider the charge, it is QB. Okay, so now according to the question QA equals to QB, this value is given. This is 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. Okay, so this is written, and the distance between them, if I consider this one is R, so we just write here that is R equals to 50 centimeter, that is 0.50 meter. Here, so QA equals to QB, it is given, and R equals to 50 centimeters, that is 0.50 meter. We just want to find out the electrostatic force of repulsion in this case. Electrostatic force according to the Coulomb's law, that you know, it is described in my first video. Okay, so according to the formula, that is F equals to, written in the form, that is F equals to K into Q1 or QA into QB by R square. This value. Now here this is measured in coulomb, this is in meter. So in SI system the value of K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So it is written over there. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught QA into QB by R square, because K equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, that is equals to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square coulomb to the power minus 2. So putting all these values here, so 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, this one is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Okay, so the next one, that is QA into QB, this one is 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7, and again 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 7, and it is divided by R square. What is the value of R? It is 0.50, so we just write here, that is 0.50 whole square. When we solve this value, so we get this one 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 Newton. So in this way you can easily find out by knowing the value of K. K for CJ system the value is 1, but for the SI system is value is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Putting all these values we can easily find out the electrostatic force between the two charged body QA and QB. Okay, so this is the answer of question number A. Now the move to the question number B. What is the force of repulsion if each sphere is charged double and the above amounts and the distance between them is half? So the second one, it is written in the forms. Just we write here. So question number B. Question number B, the condition is quite different. That is each sphere repulsion occurred in this case same thing. That is A, B, two bodies are charged bodies are present, but charge is double. The charge body is double. So QA dash, if I consider QA dash equals to 2 into QA. Okay, and same thing QB dash, the second charge body, that is equals to 2 into QB, and the distance between them is half. Initially the distance is R, now the distance R dash, it is equals to R by 2, that is half of this. Okay, so we just find out the force in this case. So F dash is considered, so F dash equals to K into QA dash into QB dash by R dash square. Now what is QA? QA equals to 2 QA. So putting the value, that is K into 2 QA into 2 QB. Now R dash equals to R by 2. So we just write equal to R by 2 whole square. Okay. So it may be written in the forms, that is 16 K QA into QB by R square. Simple. 2 square, 1 by 2 square, this one is 4, so 4 into 4, that is equals to 16. So 16k into qa into qb by r square. Now qa, k into qa into qb by r square, that is equals to f. So we just putting over the value here, that is 16 into f. Okay, so 16 into f, so 16, so what is the value of f in this case? That is 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2. This one, 16 into f can be calculated from the previous sums. That is question number A, that is 1.5 10 to the power minus 2. So putting the value over here. So we just write here, this when we multiply this, we can get 24 into 10 to the power minus 2 coulomb. So up to this is the question number A sums and this is the question number B sums. So in this way, up to dipole, it is completed. Okay. So in my next video, I will discuss about the potential. Okay, potential flux powers of this. Next we move to the numericals. So keep watching my video. Subscribe my channel. Okay. Thank you everyone.